Okay, so we're here in front of 1027 North Orange Drive in Hollywood, California, and it's this building 1027 is from the late 1920s is when it was built. It's an all brick construction. It's located half a block south of Santa Monica Boulevard, and also between La Brea on the on the west, and Highland to the east. So a very nice location. The exterior has been well maintained. The windows have grating on the inside, which we can see when we get inside, also similar to the grating on the front door, so it offers a fair amount of security. This is the entryway to the building. There's also a roll-up door, which I believe to be 12 feet at the peak and 10 feet wide, and that's capable of holding a vehicle and is easily accessible for warehouse usage, bringing stuff in and out. So this is the main door. We go in. This first room is one of the only rooms that's built out in the facility. It is approximately 200 square feet, and right now you can see that it's in use in its current situation with a small record shop type of activity, but could be easily changed into an office area and so forth. Notice the ceilings are beamed ceilings, and those have all been cleaned off, and there are no leaks. It's had a new roof put on the building within the last 4 years, and so it's all in very good condition. You'll also notice some ducting that is from an air conditioning system that's on the roof, probably slightly inadequate to cool the entire facility. However, it does take the edge off of the heat in the summertime. So moving inside the building, this is the first area. That's the garage area, just outside the garage door, just inside the garage door, I should say. Right now, again, it's being used for shipping materials and daily UPS pickups and so forth. As we turn around and we look back into what is a 150-foot long building with bow truss ceilings, beautiful bow truss ceilings. This building is also 40 feet wide. You might notice that it has been earthquake retrofitted at the ceiling with crossbars and beams and so forth. Right now, this is a warehouse space. It's got a lot of product on racks. However, those racks taken down could easily be an office area of some description. To the right of where we're looking right now is the kitchen area that's been built out and is quite functional. The two bathrooms are just down the corridor in this hallway right here, which is adjacent but not accessible from the room up at the front that we were just in. So coming back around, we've got another large area to the left of this entryway that's got a mezzanine. That mezzanine is removable, but also increases the amount of usable space. So as we move down through the main part of the building, this is the main corridor. In its current configuration, the building has a series of open and plan office areas with 4-foot walls, dividers, creating that open environment. All of the office areas are equipped with more than adequate power, internet, and phone jacks and outlets. And so I believe that there is space here for about 14 desks altogether. As we move further towards the back, another feature of this building, somewhat like the front, is that there is a room at the back that is built out that could easily be a conference room, above which there is a mezzanine. The mezzanine is approximately 600 square feet, as is the room that lies below it. Right now, the room is in use as a music listening room with audio equipment in it. However, it could very easily be a conference room or office space or any number of uses. So, as you can see, it's approximately 13 feet wide and about 30 feet deep. And right now is in this particular use as an audio listening room, but could very easily be many other uses. If we step back outside this door, and this would be heading back towards the front, and we take a right, what we see is that this area above is the mezzanine, and there are stairs leading up there. We can take a quick little tour up the mezzanine, and you can see it's not very exciting. However, it does illustrate that this area is good for storage, record storage of different varieties. Probably would not be a very good area for office space, at least in the current configuration, for a couple of reasons. One, there are low-lying beams up here, and the cross beams, which are now fairly clear for earthquake retrofitting, are relatively low. Also, because the ceiling is not insulated, which it easily could be with that metallized film, it does get quite hot up near in this area in the summertime, so it might make it a little bit uncomfortable for people to actually work up here. But as an area to store things, it's really quite ideal. And just panning around, you can see a view towards the front of the building down onto the work area that will give you an idea about its current configuration and functionality. And this is a very nice space overall, about 6,600 square feet. And the other issue with this building is that it does have no parking, but this is really a beauty of a space right in the heart of Hollywood. Just as a point of history, it's noted that this building was for many years, from the late 40s through the early 70s, the RCA Records warehouse building, adjacent to the then RCA Records pressing plant, which was adjacent to RCA Studios. And this whole area is got a rich recording background with radio recorders, the famous studio that Elvis recorded at, among others, at the corner of the block, which is Orange and Santa Monica Boulevard. And directly behind this building is a company called the Record Plant, which is a very famous recording studio as well. So there you have it, 1027 North Orange Drive.